We're going to use this angel deck. Just one deck, an angel deck, to get a message for you. It seems to flow for me personally, and I thought to do it for you here, for the collective, please. A whole group came out. Thank you. It's about your inner child that's coming out first. What about inner child? Is your intuition, or your intuition, your inner child is trying to reach you, trying to speak to you through your intuition. Divine timing. Your inner child may be telling you that this is divine timing about something. That makes sense because you may be feeling excited or giddy. This is a huge moment, eclipse moment, full moon. There's a lot of energies affecting us. This talking is speaking to our intuition to let us know changes afoot. Confirmation, literally. Yeah, so your inner child, the intuition, could be sending you confirmations about divine timing. You could be seeing twos or some kind of numbers. So many synchronicities right now. Greed. When I get greed, for some reason, of all the cards in this deck, I don't take it as in, okay, you need to be warned that you're becoming greedy or greedful. It's greedful word that I just invented. Or is greed like a lot of something, too much of something, overwhelming or something like that. But we'll say greed, chasing. Shift your focus from accumulation to appreciation. So maybe now is a moment not to think too much about what you want, but appreciating what you have around you. Of course, you can make your manifestation list and do what you usually do around a full moon, but I think this is saying don't forget to really absorb what you've been blessed with and to sit with it and enjoy what you have. Not just think about it, oh, that's nice, but like really immerse yourself in enjoying the pleasures around you. Okay. Temptation. Okay. Being tempted, I guess, maybe to don't allow greed to be tempting for you, or to want so much more that is what pulls your attention away, or that is what you're only attracted to, is having more accumulation rather than being satisfied. That's what I'm getting. Because you will always want more. When you reach more, you'll want more. I knew someone who all they wanted was a certain car for years. They got that car, and it wasn't even a year before they started to have their eyes on another one. So sometimes we can be insatiable. And that's not to say don't want things that's evil, and I am not saying that. I love luxury. I think everybody has a right to luxury and to enjoy the pleasures in life, comforts and all of that. But just as you get them, appreciate them, enjoy them, instead of it just being a game of next. Okay? Next what came out, speaking of next, disappointment in friend comes out. Okay. A friend may have disappointed you, that was tempted by greed is what I'm getting. Or you may have disappointed a friend by being focused on accumulation and greed. That's taking a turn. I didn't expect that message. This is different. It's for someone. Blindness with completion. So this is the end of you being blind to this situation involving a friend and disappointing you, I think. Eternal completion. Wow. This is a final completion. Okay. And the end of you being disappointed overall in anyone that falls short of your expectations, because you learn that people are just going to be people at the end of the day, and you have yourself is what I'm getting. And your creativity that's coming up here. You're very creative. Or you creatively figured out something. You're a light worker. So you're a creative light worker, and it helps you get past these disappointments. 7-7 on the clock. This might be the end of it. Okay, empathy after light worker. Yeah. You and your understanding, again, of people and being, maybe your empathy comes in where you're realizing that though you don't have to welcome behaviors that are less than what you put out to others, you don't have to surround yourself. You have boundaries, but you empathize and don't judge the people that they have shortcomings or that they are where they are, that they are not doing better. I won't say that they can't. Everybody can, but they're just not rising up. And that's not your problem. That's what I'm getting. At the bottom, I have balance. You're balanced with restraint. You know how to, stay calm, stay centered, stay grounded, and not let your emotions overtake you or to distract you with interference because you have boundaries. Wow, okay. We'll stop before I go through the entire deck. Wait, should I? Okay. Where did I go through? Boundaries. Waiting. While you wait. Free will. It was your choice is what I'm getting. To be patient and to be grounded. During a conflict. Caution. Despair. You were cautioned. Maybe your intuition told you or warned you not to stay low, not to be in despair mode, but to stay in gratitude mode and feel your freedom and know you are free and miracles are on the way. False light, knowledge. You learned about false light, false information, false spiritual information, which is what I've been talking about today. Loss. You may have felt like a loss in discovering false light and gaining knowledge about false light that gave you some moment of disappointment, losing that anchor that you once believed in, perhaps, like if it was a faith or religion or even like a group of people you used to like gather with or something like that. I'm thinking of like a support group, or I don't know, like you could have a spiritual community. Then alchemize. You learn to alchemize the situation by surrendering and being still. Overwhelm was temporary, and you took action. And that action was protection for you in a divine detour away from being misaligned so that you could be united within. Like you came together, all the parts that were confused or, believing this, believing that, it all came united. Obstacles were deception by negative forces. But love was your truth. You resist fear because you know that they are just attachments. Success, you successfully did it, okay? And this is part of your ascension, which brings in abundance and blessings that you can reflect on. And your hope is activated. The hopeful heart within you. I'm getting, and I heard eternally activated. So not just, okay, today you're hopeful. You will always remain hopeful after this experience. You will never be downtrodden or feel despair or fearful ever again. The enemy will face divine justice, forgiving. Maybe you've forgiven them, even though they're facing divine justice. That's why your manifestations get to come in, and you have a journey now that's full. In this journey, you may see patterns. Maybe you are a pattern, I'm saying it, a pattern picker-upper. Pattern picker-upper. Like, I guess, like in a game, you go along the game and you see patterns and you kind of collect them and you store them and you remember them. Okay. Doubt. Vanity is connected to vanity. When you look at it, free yourself from the need for validation. You are okay. So whenever you're seeking validation on what you believe in, your truth, what you're supposed to do, you are only going to receive doubt. And that is the pattern that you picked up. Not to look without, only to go within. Okay. And that has expanded you a great deal. And it has healed you for better connections. And I mean, I see this as magnetically connecting to everything that you want in life, aligning you. Yeah, it says your energy is aligning with others who walk in similar frequencies. Expect connections and encounters that feel expansive and mutually empowering. And we just had expansion before healing. Beautiful. This expansion is going to heal you. This is so good. With that, I will see you in the next one.